Hello guys, so glad to have you back on this channel just like we always do. And guys, on today's video, just like on the last video we did, of the governor's hometown, talking about Eziowelle town, and just not to sound political, that is the reason why I'm bringing this video to you. So we are going to pass through Eziowelle, we are going to pass through Abatete, we are going to pass through Uke, we are going to pass through Idani, and then Nnobi towns, all in Anambra State, Nigeria. Yes, we are going to look and see the state of all of these roads that connects all of these towns. So we are talking about rural roads in Anambra State. And just like I've told you on the other video before this one, Anambra State has the best rural roads in Nigeria. Now, we are not talking about the Southeast as a region, but we are talking about Nigeria as a country. This state happens to have one of the best roads and also one of the best connecting roads in the whole of the country. And that is something to be proud of, just like I've told you before now. So over here right now, we are in Eziowelle town. And to set the record straight, this particular road we are driving in was not constructed by the current administration. And we are talking about the Soludo's administration. Yes, this particular road right now was not constructed or was not done by the current administration in Anambra State. But when we get to Nnobi, you would see where the state government did wonders. At some point, the Nnobi road was cut off completely. Yes, erosion cut off that road completely. And that was even last year, not even long ago. So the state government, that is the Soludo's administration, intervened swiftly to see that that road was constructed properly, and then the erosion was controlled. And as we speak right now, that road is completely motorable. And this is one good thing that this administration have been doing for a very, very long time now, or should I say since its inception in the state. So over here you can see that we are already in Abatete town. And from here we would go through Uke town. From Uke town we'll go through Idani town. And then from Idani town we'll get to Nnobi. So I would love you to relax, chill, and let's look at what the roads, talking about the rural roads of Anambra State, looks like as of today. And also, let's also clarify and have evidence, because when we talk about things like this, and we don't give evidence of such a things, it will look like fallacies. And it is very important we clear the air so that the world will truly know that Anambra State is truly in the right hands. Just like I've always told you guys, Soludo, as the current governor of Anambra State, is really doing so very well when it comes to road infrastructure development. And no doubt, if he continues in this tempo, he would actually make one of the best governors to have governed Anambra State, perhaps. So by March 17, our governor will be 3 years in office. And just within these 2 years in office, I must tell you guys, there has been a lot of achievements that have been recorded within these 3 years in office. It's a very, very achievable and a very wonderful milestone that this current administration has actually achieved, and it's something to celebrate and to really talk about, because Nandibani Senator Diken and Komero Wike more. So it is good to actually talk about these projects, encourage the administration so that they will do more and even better than they have done before now. But the fact and the reality still remains that this administration has actually even surpassed what we thought that it would do just within these 3 years. This is something some administrations will do in 8 years. I'm telling you the truth. Some administrations will do what Soludo has done in 3 years. They will do it in 8 years, and even some will not even do half of it in 8 years. That is even the whole. And sometimes I wonder, he has come and he has given a standard, and let's assume that after the next coming election that he did not win the election, probably he lost to someone else. There has been a standard already, and whoever is coming into the office should know that he's up. He's up to do better than what has been done already. He's up to break records that have been laid on ground already. But I really hope and pray that he wins the coming election, because with the way it is going right now, if he peradventure wins the coming election and continues with these developmental strides that he's doing right now, I'm telling you, in the next 4 or 5 years, Anambra would truly be the light of the nation. We are talking about a whole state that is totally a construction site. Talking about a whole state being a construction site. It's not a joke, guys. Every part of Anambra State, as it is today, is receiving proper attention, and most parts have already received attention. Like, it was so fast. Everything happened fast and like swiftly, and it's so good to see such transformations happen within a very short time. And we are hoping and praying that more of these transformations will keep coming, just the way it has been coming already. Because even while we are talking about things that have been done, more projects are coming up and springing up, and it's a good thing. So we'll keep you guys updated of all of these happenings within and outside Anambra State. So just in case you are new to this channel, I indulge you to do well to subscribe to this channel, comment, share, and don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. Enjoy the rest of the video.